I'm her, 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 her. She. Take a peek, it's me. Tell your friends this her. Hi guys, welcome to another video. Thank you guys for coming back. If you are a subscriber within my YouTube channel, thank you for keeping in contact and always watching my content, and thank you for that subscribe. And if you're new to this channel, definitely hit the subscribe button down there because you're definitely gonna love my content. Definitely like, share, comment things that you'd like to hear from me, things that you'd like to see, guys. And yeah, so as you can see below, the description says that I'll be doing a question and answer Q&A video, or rather a vlog. So I went onto my social media platform and I got to ask people to ask me questions, anything that they wanted, and today I will be answering those questions. So I just woke up, I did my face, and I'm about to hit the gym. So let me show you my body, guys. I've actually been losing some weight. I guess you can see like my collarbone. It started to show. The girl is looking snatched. Let me show you a sneak peek. But I'm not supposed to be showing my body because I had made like a full commitment that I'm not gonna show my body for the next 3 months so that I can actually get to see the progress. But let me give you a sneak peek of how my body looks. So this is how it looks. I'm in my PJ, guys, so don't judge me. So, oh my gosh, this t-shirt won't go back, but this is how the girls looking snatched anyway. That's all that you get to see. So yeah, I'm just about to go to the gym first. You know, I gotta still look snatched all the time. So I have to go to the gym, but first I'm just gonna prepare some breakfast. I'm gonna drink some hot water first and then have some oats, and then within an hour or so after having digested the food, I'm gonna go to the gym. Then after that, I'm gonna go downstairs to get a smoothie, because here where I stay they don't actually sell like anything that I would say like wine or anything strong. So I'm just gonna get a smoothie and then we're gonna get right into the Q&A. And yeah, let me make some breakfast. Hey guys, I just came from the gym and now I'm having my swimwear on. As you can see, I'm going for a little swim for like an hour just to cool down my muscles, and you know, yeah. And then after that, I'm gonna go downstairs to get my smoothie, and then we'll get right to what this video is about, the Q&A. And yeah. Guys, I'm just here like swimming, and I remember the time when I was here with Natalie. I miss her so much. She had to go back home because she had like some family situation, but like I truly miss her so much. And yeah, I love you, friends. Please come back. welcome back, everybody. So this is a few hours later. I managed to get the mango smoothie. So we are going to start the Q&A questions. So let me just pop this open. Oh my god, let me just try to open this. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. So all right, so I got these questions from my social media platform. I got people to send me some questions that you guys have been dying to have me to explain. So I'm gonna try to explain them as elaborate as possible. Yeah, just so I can be able to address the questions the way that you might think it's best. So the first question that I got is, how are you holding up as a mother? So I would just say, really, it hasn't been as tough. As time went on, things got a little bit easier because I started to get to notice, okay, no, I am alone, I am here for a reason. But when I first arrived here, it was so difficult having to leave my son at home with my mom, because even at the airport, having to leave my son at the airport, he just really thought that I was gonna get pizza. And I kept telling him, like, you know, I'm gonna be gone for a very long time, I'm not gonna get pizza. And for him it was like, please just bring me pizza when you come back. And it was so sad because he would call me sometimes when he's with my mom and ask me when I'm coming back and when am I bringing the pizza. But overall, I've been in touch with my baby and everything is well. He's well, my mom's well, and so far so good. And I'd just like to appreciate my mom. My mom is the best human being on this planet Earth. To take the time to actually help me raise my son is something that is unexplainable. It's remarkable for me, and I'm just grateful that I have a parent like her, because I know my son is in good hands. Look how I turned out. So the next question is, how are you holding up after losing a loved one? I'd assume the loved one is my father, because that's the person that was so close to my heart. The way that he decided to leave us was an ultimate shock to me, my mom, and people that actually knew him. So having to hold up with having to deal with the fact that he's not here anymore, it has its days. On my previous vlog, I was a little bit open about the situation, talking about how I cried all night. But some days it's like I'm not sad, it's like I'm frustrated or I'm angry towards him for the fact that everything that is left behind is now kind of like a burden for me and my mom to continue in some sense. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's not like it's a burden, it's like it's a lot of work. Having to fill the shoes of a leader, of a family leader, of the head of the house, is not as easy. This is why, as well, it is most advisable that do not become too comfortable within comfortability. Allowing your parents to do everything for you and take care of you, it's what they're supposed to do. But always have in thought in the back of your mind that they may not be here while you are still around on this earth, and you are still going to have to survive and get through life without them being here. So having to deal with my dad not around, I went for a lot of counseling and that helped me. And having to just remind myself, like, all the things that he has done for me to be in the position that I am. I cannot give up right now. I still have to keep moving and keep the Matthews clan going strong. So the next question is who was your first heartbreak and how did you deal with it? Who was your first heartbreak? I'm gonna sip to that part of the question. But have you guys been in a relationship where you get multiply heartbroken by the same individual numerous times? That was my situation. So how did I deal with it? The fact that I was able to get to notice that I'm questioning my worth, and as well that I'm living my life around this specific person, doing everything in response or in return to actually try to validate to this person that I am actually in love with you and I am doing everything for you. Having to notice that and having to get to understand that it was actually wrong because I never included myself in the picture of having to do things for myself. I'm always trying to please this certain individual and I'm not pleasing myself, you know what I mean? So taking notice to that, it was a step in the right direction. This is when I started like I said, I go for counseling at school, and my therapist just made me get to view life in a different way. And my best friend, Mamsi, oh my gosh, I love you so much, Mamsi. I miss you so much. She was there for me. She basically just was very supportive of any decision that I took, and she would just give like the best advice, having to advise me on like both sides. She wasn't like the type to like force me to do anything, but getting to make me see that, okay, this is what you would want to set for and this is what the other option is, and you have to like make a choice. It's your life. And another individual that made me wake up was B. Simone. Oh my God. The way I am so in love with B. Simone. Shout out, girl. Hope you see this video one day. I love B. Simone for all the words that she like the advice that she gives on her podcast, the Know For Sure podcast. Make sure, guys, you tune on to that podcast. It has a lot of information for men, women, children, well, unless you're not above 18 years old. But it has like advice that would actually make you get to realize that there is actually more to life. And people like that I have allowed myself to help me get through the heartbreak, it has been beneficial for me. And the gym might not be for everybody, but there's just there's something about the gym, guys. I don't want to lie. There is something about the gym that will make you feel super duper duper empowered in some type of way. So yeah, that's how I got to deal with my heartbreak. I went to the gym, therapy, and having to listen to B. Simone and my best friend Mamsi. So the next question is, what went down between you, Nomsa, and Bakang? Bakang, I believe his name currently now is Buddha. I don't know if he changed his name, but the fact that this question was asked to me after this rumor was started off six, if it's not 6 years, it's 7 years ago. This rumor needs to die. I don't know why people are still entertaining the fact that there was something going on between me, Nomsa, and Buddha. I don't understand where this is coming from. I don't know who stayed at the pot. I don't know who started the allegations. I don't know who did what. But I'm going to address this question and I'm going to put it to rest immediately, because it's not fun and jokes anymore. We are not in junior or senior school anymore. This is like something that could actually affect our profiles and actually, like, you know, leave like a bad reputation for our name. So me and Buddha used to go to the same junior school, so that's how I knew Buddha. Nomsa, she used to go to the junior school that my father was the headmaster at. So me and Nomsa got to meet because we were both in debate and also in softball. So that's how our friendship got to be initiated, to grow, right? So when we went for senior school, we went to the same school. So because we knew each other prior to our junior school, we became friends. So it was me, Buddha, Nomsa, and Buddha's friend. I'm sorry, I forgot his name, and Buddha's friend, and would always chill together and whatever. So I don't know if somebody saw that me and Nomsa and Buddha are hanging around a lot or what. I don't know who started up this rumor. I don't know who found interest in trying to damage our names. And the fact that they say that we had sexual interactions in the school labs, mind you, this school we are talking about is the school that my father was the headmaster. So everybody had an eye on me, and I wasn't going to be doing anything stupid to try to destroy my father's reputation. I don't understand where this rumor came from, how it started, and it became such a big deal. So I'm just gonna put this rumor to rest. Nothing really happened. Nothing happened at all. Nothing went down in the science labs. Nothing, really nothing. So can we just put this rumor to rest already, right? So the next question is, drum roll please, are you in a relationship currently? Nope. The girl is dry as hell. I am not in any type of relationship with anybody. Nothing is going on with my life. The only relationship I'm relationshiping in is my health, going to the gym, my school, and going to work. Yes, I managed to find a work internationally, and I'm so proud of myself. But that's another story for another day. I will talk more into depth about how I got the job and what I had to do to get this job on a different vlog. But yeah, those are like my main priorities. I don't have any time to be in a relationship currently. I'm just trying to run for the bag, you know what I mean? Yep. The next question that I got was, what is your definition of soft life? A lot of people would say their soft life is having happiness, being happy. But what I got to learn is that happiness is a feeling that goes away. You feel happiness within that moment, and you can feel sad in the next moment. So for me, it is not happiness, but actually being content with peace, having peace within my life. Peace is not something that can go away. If you've generated to have peace within you, and whatever is thrown in your way and you have peace, you don't even fight it back. You will live within that moment, but you would know that that moment is going to pass away, and you will still have peace. You'll be grounded, you'll be focused, you'll be driven, knowing that, okay, I'm at peace. Why do I need to worry? Why do I need to worry? This is the other reason why I actually go to church, because I got some of this advice from church. When you are content with yourself and content with actually knowing that not everybody is perfect in this world, and things and people can do you wrong, but you are at peace, you are at rest, nothing can actually shake you. So my soft life is just actually having peace within my life, and I am slowly and gradually getting there. I am at peace with whatever comes my way. I don't think I'll retaliate in a manner that people would think I would, because I just give all my life to God, and God takes control of everything that needs to be taken care of in my life. So I am at peace. Soft life is peace. The next question is, what would you like in a man? First of all, I don't want a man. But having to address the question is, what would I want in a man? I just want consistency. Consistency will be like the top of the tree, and then consistency will have like branches. I want somebody who's consistent in having to be loyal, consistent in having to be respectful, consistent in having to validate my feelings, consistency in having to have a purpose. Oh my God. Having to entertain people that are not sure or do not know, not are not sure, but who do not know what their purpose is, not even a little spark to say, okay, this might be my purpose, is a waste of time for me. So if you're not consistent in wanting to find your purpose in life, then you are not the person for me. But yeah, what would I want in a man? Consistency. Because if you are consistent with me, let me speak for myself, let me not speak for women. If you're consistent with me, I will definitely reciprocate the same consistency. I'm not saying it's going to be flowers and petals and roses and smelling all yummy and nice all the time. No. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs, but if there's like consistency and we know our end goal is to evolve within our relationship, build a family, all those stuff, you know what I mean? If we have like had a full-blown conversation about what we're going to be consistent about, then I'm definitely down. For a man who's consistent, that is what I want in a man. And then the next question is, what have you ever done? The question reads, have you ever done something illegal? Of course I have. I've done something illegal in an extent that my mom was actually there to witness me do something illegal. So some man decided to disrespect my mom and call my mom the B word and the F word. So I decided to leave the car. We were in traffic. We were at the capital city. We were in traffic, and this man was seemingly in a mood or whatever. So because my mom just asked the man to like move his car ahead so that we could pass right behind him, it seemed like it irritated him. So he decided to call my mom the B word and the F word, and I just blacked out, guys. I seriously blacked out, and I got out of the car, took the water bottle, and went to spray that guy with water in his car. He got out of his car and he shoved me to the floor, and he held my neck and tried to pin me down. So me having to retaliate back to that, I kicked him in between his legs and tried to trip him to the floor, and I held him down and I told him, you do not disrespect my mother in any type of form, regardless of whatever you're going through, not within my presence. I was so angry that day, because that day was actually my mother's birthday, and I was trying to like make the best of that year, because it was the first year of her birthday without my father being alive. So I tried to plan everything to be perfect for her, and this guy just had to ruin everything. So after that situation, the man decided to say he's going to report me at the police and whatever, after having scratched my face and pushed me to the floor and whatever. So my mom, being the good Samaritan, she's like, okay, we're gonna have to go to the police and report the situation that happened prior hand before this guy actually goes and reports you. So we go to the police station, and I explain the situation to the police officer, and the officer's like, we're gonna have to lock you up because you're not being cooperative. Me being so hard-headed, I'm like, you know what, I'll do that over and over and over again. If it had to come to having to protect my mom, I would do it over and over again. And the police lady was like so stunned and so shocked at the fact that I said that to her, and she spoke to my mom. She's like, what is going on in your household? And that's when my mom got to explain to the police officer that no, she lost her dad in a certain way that we both didn't expect that he would go, and it's just like anger and everything. And then that's when they like suggested more counseling for me and whatever. And yeah, I was this close to being locked into a cell, guys. So that's one thing that I've done that's illegal. The other question that I've been asked is, I can't believe people are still asking me this, but anyway, what happened between you and Andrew to break up? I'm gonna sip to that because I don't want to entertain having to talk about my son's father anymore, guys. Me and him broke up. He's already moved on. He's got a new girl. So I don't want any issues. I don't want the girl to be coming for my neck. I don't want. So no, I'll definitely sip to that. The next question is, what is going to happen to the tattoo you have since you and Andrew are not together anymore? You guys are gonna have to wait and see on my next vlog. You guys are gonna have to see and wait to see what I'm gonna get for these tattoos, because I have two tattoos. I have this one that's the lioness. It's upside down, I guess. The lioness, yeah. My father's son also has like a lion, and then when you put it like together, it becomes like a joint heart. So this tattoo is gonna be gone eventually, and then I also got his name tattooed on my finger, so that as well is gonna be gone eventually. And yeah, you guys are gonna have to watch my next vlog to get to see actually what is the way forward with these tattoos that I have. The next question that I was asked is, what is your biggest pet peeve? People that take off their shoes and then start doing this to their toes and putting their fingers in between like their toes, like this. Stop it. That is disgusting. That is psychotic. That is mind-blowing. That is the worst thing you can ever do. That is the biggest turn off ever. For me, is the biggest turn off. It's just, if I'm like feeling you and you start doing this to your fingers and it starts smelling funky, it's over. So the next question is, when was the last time you cried? I think the last time I cried, I think it was last week. I was crying for a damn thing, guys. I don't know, mood swings. I don't know. I just felt like I felt like I wanted to cry, so I just let it all out and I cried. I think it was last week when I came from work, because I think I was overwhelmed. I was like super exhausted, and I'm like, is this my life? Lord, is this my life? I'm always gonna be tired having to do this and that at the same time. So I just cried it out and I'm fine now. Then the next question is, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is the mind. The control of the mind. If you allow your mind to control you, to allow you to have a room for fear, that is the worst. That is the worst thing I fear. Allowing my mind to persuade me to believe that I am going to fail, to persuade me to feel like I am not worthy. Master manipulation. The power of the mind. The power of the mind. That is my worst. That is my worst fear. Whenever I feel like my mind is about to tell me like, oh no, you have too much on your plate, you need to stop, you need to slow it down, child. The anxiety starts. I start feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. That's when I'm like, you know what, I need to go to the gym. That's how I release that negative energy out of my system and whatever. I go to the gym, and once I'm done with the gym, everything goes back to normal, because sometimes the things that you fear are not even going to happen. It is just the mind. The mind can make you fear things that are not even going to happen. So that is my worst fear, having to allow my mind to get me into that deep hole where I start feeling like I am a failure. You know what I mean? So yeah. And then the last question, guys, is, what is something you are glad your mom doesn't know about you? Huh? If I say that, then my mom is going to know, hey? But what is something that I'm glad that my mom doesn't know about me? The compromises I had to make in relationships. The compromises that I had to make in a relationship. If my mother knew some of the things that I did in a relationship to compromise, she would chase me out of our house. She would literally just tell me, you know what, you're not my child anymore. You are not my child anymore. Just leave my house because you have just disgraced me. So yeah, I'd say that's the one thing that I'm glad that my mom doesn't know about me. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. I love you guys. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to comment. Whatever you want to see on my next coming up vlogs, please leave it down in the comment section and I'll definitely attend to that. Or you can send me anything on my Instagram page. My handle is pearlbukhadi_4, pearlbukhadi_4. And yeah, I love you. See you on the next video.